Hello everybody, Alex here. Welcome to my finance and accounting education channel. Today we are going to have the first episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. 2 weeks ago we had the prologue, and today we are going to go further with some details. There are not so many spectacular things that happened in the past 2 weeks. I promise that I will try to come up with an episode once per month, disclosing the value of my portfolio, what kind of acquisitions or sellouts have I done in the meantime, and so on and so forth. So all the relevant details. But before we jump right in, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to consider subscribing to my channel. It's free, so it doesn't cost you anything, and it will help me a lot. And once you also hit the bell notification button, you will never miss an update on my site. I do them quite regularly these days. You should expect a new and hopefully interesting videos from me on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays as well. That being out of the way, so let's go right in. So we have the, as promised, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, my 15 years plan of basically saving and investing, because saving without investing doesn't make much sense these days, and trying to somehow reach the status of being a millionaire. That means 1 million in 2021 prices. Which means that I will take into consideration the yearly inflation in this 15 years and try to beat it in order to achieve my objective. The first episode has the title of The Devil is in the Details. We will see exactly why. Right now I'm searching for an alternative brokerage service. I'm considering it Toro or Revolut. Revolut is a challenger bank, so a more modern online bank. And the reason why I'm searching for alternatives is that although my current bank has a quite large advantage, meaning the access to any title in the world, of course, it has also several disadvantages. First one is the transaction fee. Now, I'm not transacting that much, but still a fee is a cost. And since I'm a long-term investor, I'm just not buying and selling shares multiple times a day or something like that. But however, it's still a cost, which and unfortunately this makes buying small amounts, so incremental amounts on a monthly basis, quite difficult. So I will have to wait till I have a little bit more money to invest in a certain title, just to somehow not to pay the transaction fee multiple times. And there is this securities account management fee, which unfortunately from my point of view it should be a fixed amount. So technically there is no difference from having an account in the systems and managing it and whatever the banks need to do behind, if you have €1 in that securities account or you have 1 million. But unfortunately it scales with the value somehow. It's a percentage from the value of the securities account, meaning it's 0.12% per quarter, 0.48 per year, and with VAT you will get to 0.576%, which means for 1 million, if and when I reach the 1 million amount, that I will have to pay €5,760 each and every year, just to have the account open, so no transaction fees included here or something like that. Now, some of the allocations are automated. They are done based on current agreements that I have with various investment funds or with the bank itself. And so far I haven't performed any active movements this month. The reason being this transaction fee. I'm waiting for more money to be available for investing. Now we have let's say a more realistic revision. On the top we started last time with a plan of starting from $100,000 euros and investing for 15 years 25,000. So you see these amounts here. With roughly 7.52%, so 7.5% interest rate per year will get me to the 1 million that I spoke about. And this 7.52 will need to be above the inflation rate. Here I have considered the 2% per year. And what is important is that I have these targets at the end of the year to reach in theory. And I have said that It might be that I'm not reaching them every year. Sometimes might be above. However, it's just like a guideline. It's nice to know what you are trying to achieve. But somehow I have revised this. First of all, that this plan was done at the beginning of the year, and it was like a very rough plan. And when I started refining it, I discovered that I will be able to actually start only with 85,000, so not with 100,000. Some of the assets being left outside of this plan, and also some of the future investments, and 21,600 euro investment per year. 21,600 euro investment per year would be more realistic, which means that now I have a 9% return rate to beat in order to reach the 1 million. And yeah, so basically these are the let's say the two versions of the current plan. So something which is more optimistic, or yeah, let's say, and something which is more realistic. Yeah. Now we have the movements in the portfolio. The previous value is the one from 2 weeks ago. Nothing spectacular. We have some minor improvements in the life insurances, mostly due to the unit-linked one, with a little bit of positive effect from the exchange rate, but mostly let's just say that the unit-linked one, which is focused on the Romanian stock exchange actually, and it's like an investment fund, so it grew from 25,740 to 26,177. In the meantime, it's just an up-to-date value. Then unfortunately in the actively managed portfolio we are down. It's the market which is playing tricks on us. Also at the beginning of April, we ended March very well, but with the beginning of April the bears returned in the market, and we basically have losses in most of the titles. The investment plan got another 150 euro allocated, so you see it's exactly the growth. Actually I lost 3 euro from the titles value, although I put 150 euros inside. But when we are talking about the actively managed portfolio, so you will see losses across the border. So Google is at a lower value currently, Amazon as well, Apple as well. Only Facebook is better, but it's marginal anyway. Microsoft is worse, ASML is worse, TSMC, Intel is also a little bit worse than previously. Samsung is also a little bit worse. Around town, so the rate from Germany there went also a little bit lower, the rate from UK, and the rate from France is also a little bit down. A slight improvement in the Axaros. This is also an investment fund, but it's not like a plan, meaning that I have bought the investment fund and I'm just having those titles in my portfolio. It's also focused a lot on the United States market and in the tech stocks from what I have seen. Yeah, however, I decided to keep it because it's somehow aligned with what I have here, so I'm okay with it. And yeah, all in all, let's say that we lost around 1,200 euros since 2 weeks ago, yeah, which is not very nice, but yeah, we don't panic. That's the most important thing. When we see something like this, we don't have to be like, oh my god, let's sell everything, the market is crashing, panic, red. It's just the context right now. Also, what's left outside, just as a how should I say it, as additional information. I'm not adding anything to the second pillar in Romania, private pension. Second pillar in Austria, I have absolutely no idea how is it exactly. I just know that the payments are automatically and they are related to the salary, and from time to time I'm just getting a notification how much money are there collected. To third pillar, another 208 euros were paid this month automatically, and to the building society 50 euros, so nothing special. All in all, we have around 408 euros, which were already thrown in this overall scheme, 115 hours scheme, what we are talking about, and nothing additional went in the stocks or anywhere else so far. And these ones are getting allocations, so they are getting payments. The life insurances are getting payments once per quarter in the second month of the quarter, which means that in May, when I present May, I will disclose to you how much I have invested and the actual value of this. That would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. This update, it was quite short. There was nothing spectacular about it. Nothing happened. There are only 2 weeks since the last presentation, and I told you that this is my plan to get rich very slow, just as Warren Buffett said this when he was asked why is nobody following his method, because nobody wants to get rich slow. If you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, to comment in the comment section if you have something to add about it, to share it with somebody that might be interested about saving, investing, and somehow having a strategy for building your wealth to a certain value. For me, it's 1 million euro. For you, it might be a different value. It all depends on your abilities, how much you can save and invest per year, how successful do you think you will be with the return rates, and so on and so forth. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it will mean a great deal to me. Once you hit the bell notification button, you will also never miss an update on my site. I do them quite regularly these days. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, you should expect new and hopefully interesting videos from me. Below this video, you have links. You can create with the first link an eToro account and trade there without a commission or a fee. Should you choose not to trade leverage, you will own the shares. If you trade their leverage, you will trade only CFDs. But however, not paying any commission or a fee, just as I have said at the beginning of this presentation, is always an advantage, no matter how often you are trading, once per week, once per month, once per year, it doesn't really matter. Below that, you also have an Amazon wish list with hardware and software items which can help you improve the quality of my videos, thus being beneficial for you, because in the end you will get better videos from me. But let's just be honest and say that from the financial perspective, this Amazon wish list is not the most convenient way through which you can support me. The most convenient way is to subscribe to my channel, to hit the bell notification button, and of course to continue to watch my videos. I hope to enjoyed today's presentation. I thank you for your time and patience, and I look forward to presenting to you next time. Goodbye!